Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing, as always, your capsule monsters, coliseum, Libra, ironman runs. We're still doing dark. We are now at area 4, which, last stream we actually had no deaths, and we went deathless through the entirety of area 3, which was pretty amazing. We've already beaten Ishizu and Kaiba on area 4, so we've beaten, at least one of the two tough ones with that. I was gonna say something about like drop frames, but like before the stream was live, it was already dropping some frames before I had to do some setting changes, and it stopped at 666 frames, and I was like, oh god, if this is a bad omen for what's to come. Suddenly it's gone up to 700, but seems doesn't seem to be dropping anymore, so that's good. So yeah, let's just go and get the random number generator, and we'll see who we face next, which is well, at this point I'm fine with whoever we get. We get Shoddy next. That is fine. Jeez, I am looking in. There's a decent bit of delay. It's like maybe not that much, like 40 seconds. I don't know, man. It always, like, stream delay is something that you don't really think about until you actually start streaming. Like, you think to yourself, wow, like a 30-second delay ain't maybe much, but it's actually like a whole lot. Like, specifically with like comments, I see them, right? Like, I see them when you place them, but in stream, I see them like 30 seconds later. It's strange. It feels you don't want to go second. That's just straight disadvantage here. Let's hope that he doesn't have Firewing Pegasus, because that would be a little annoying. Also, we do have infinite MP for this, which is really nice, because that allows us to use a couple more good monsters. As we've got a lot, we're pretty top heavy at this point in time. Ooh, we could go for Raging Thunder. We're having some problems. Alright, well, it seems like we're back. I have been having a lot more problems lately, which is really unfortunate, and I don't exactly know why I'm having more problems now than I was before. Sure, Zoa, you can go over there and Barrel Dragon. And we have Bat. Sheesh. Huh. Yeah, it seems like I stopped streaming for a second, but it didn't seem to create like a new stream at least, which I mean, at least there's that. Let's see what he has. He's got Launcher Spider, Faith Bird, Harpy Lady, Launcher Spider, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, and Cherubin the Fire Knight and Paradragon. Cherubin the Fire Knight is at least not that hard to deal with. We got that going for us. Alright, we open up this lad. Opening up Zoa is nice. We can open up you, so we'll open you up. Alright. Like I said, I honestly don't really know what is causing the technical issues. Maybe it's just like bad for like the week. Like it's bad for a couple days. Like it's because it's 2 streams in a row. Maybe like after like a week or 2 it might be gone, or at least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, I don't know if that was the best decision, but we made that decision. In comes Faith Bird, who is quite dangerous. Yeah, this is a little scary what's going on over there. First things first, let's look at Faith Bird. Faith Bird strikes down this spot, so it seems like we're still safe there. Yeah, because those don't reach. However, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack Zoa. I haven't really looked at their attack stats, but they're, at least for like the fire monsters, are quite high. 557, 539, 363. It seems like we have to particularly be careful for the launcher spiders and Paradragon. Who, at least, actually this one can never touch mine. Well, I guess we back you off. I say back you off 1, but I think backing you off 2 is maybe more beneficial to us. Let's just get these 2 out of the thing. And let's get these. I'd say let's get these 2 over here, but you cost 184 AP. This battle can definitely be a little scary. A mistake can definitely be punished pretty hard in this map. Alright, frames are not dropping a ton, but they are dropping sometimes, which is a little annoying. Okay, well let's see what's happening. You're far enough away to not really be an issue over here. You can go to that spot and obviously hurt me. I could go over here, which would make us out of this one's range, but then Paradragon 1, 2, 3, 4, which hurts us. And yeah, you can go 1, 2 and hurt us as well. So that's like the worst choice to make. You can go 1, 2, 3. like, on the flip side, I think I can go here and actually be safe, right? 1, 2, 3, or I mean, yeah, you can go here, go 1, 2, 3, or you're currently standing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should be fine there. Maybe Favebird, 1, 2, 3, no. Yeah, this is actually safe if we finish off Harpy Lady, of course, which we easily do. Bam, level 5 from Metal Zoa. So, obviously, this spot's in danger, but trying to just look if the others become dangerous. You can go over here. So, you know, there's that. I think for now, like, we just do this to keep out of that spot with Fave Bird. You place you over here, I guess. At the moment, Summon Skull's kind of fine right there. We'll get Machine Attacker in there too. I want maybe something powerful as well on this side. We'll see what happens, but we've already broken down one of his monsters, which is good for us. Chuven the Fire Knight is so far back that he probably isn't going to be relevant until the end. Alright, he's decided to go all the way over there with all of his guys. He's done some weird choices there, which I wouldn't have made, because he's basically made his Paradragon and Winged Dragon not really a threat anymore. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and hit Machine Attacker right now where he's standing, but I can also move away from there. On your side, you can go 1, 2, and yeah, not hit me. You can go, however, 1, 2, and not reach me, or you can go over here 1, 2 and not reach me. Winged Dragon can basically do nothing, so right, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and then attack me, but I can, I guess, cover with Summon Skull. Also, like, that's a second level for Metal Zoa. Yeah, this is fine. Hey Aku, how you doing? Alright. Things are actually going pretty well. I think we don't even really need to put Barrel Dragon over there anymore. I'll keep you in place though. Actually, over here is a good spot. Yeah, I like how it's currently set up. I will honestly say that he made some weird choices by putting Winged Dragon and Paradragon all the way over there. Yeah, he's also like for that. Okay. That's Paradragon basically gone. Like, Paradragon is definitely dead. You can go over here, which does absolutely nothing. You can go over here 1, 2, 3, so you can attack these spaces. Similarly, I mean, both of these can obviously attack Zoe where he's currently at. But I think I'll just move him. That's simple as that, really. So he didn't do a single thing with Paradragon. We're really lucky that the AI is deciding to be really bad today. So obviously he can go over here. I mean that this spot isn't particularly safe. I could go over here and catch him by surprise like the next turn. He can't reach that anyways. Machine Attacker is honestly fine right there. This guy is kind of stuck behind the pillar, but he can go over here and hit this spot. Yeah, you can go over here and be safe. While I just get my symbol further and further away. He's got 4 more guys, but he's lost most of his, like, a lot of his monsters work pretty well in tandem, but on their own can be dealt with relatively easily. And a lot of them have already kind of lost their difficulty in tandem. Like, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress is always hard to deal with, but, you know, without Paradragon there, he's not impossible. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'd say we'd have to take a hit from this guy with 539, and it's kind of a no-go. Actually, we can do this. I mean, he can't reach, and he also can never reach. You do have to get Zoa out of there. It's either that or we go for like Metal Morph, but we just go over here. We place you over there. We'll get you over there as backup. And you too, sure. Battle Dragon's basically just been sitting in the back doing nothing. Faith Bird's over there. He can go and hurt this spot, but he hasn't hit us a single time yet, so we've done excellent so far. Alright, what do you do? 550, 554. Yeah, we're not gonna just allow you to kill my monster. I don't want that at all. Whew! Yeah, you're lucky. You can barely Yeah, he's gone for like the typical like sacrifice, but take one of my guys with them, but which I don't want. As he can go 1, 2, 3. He can go over here and hurt me over there, but if I do this, then we're at least fine for the next turn. Okay, he's decided. Why the hell would I do anything? I mean, I guess you could say he took the coward's way out. Maybe he should have done something with real kitchen power, thinking about it. He goes over there, which I think is... I think he's decided, fuck it, I guess I'll die then. Because this spot is completely safe from Launcher Spider. And that gets you at level... Yeah, at level 9, damn. And that's victory. He did not touch me at all. It basically went perfect.
I will admit, that was incredibly deep. I lost this.
Okay, very good. Zoa got 3 whole levels from this battle. $86 there, that got Zoa 4 levels. Also, we've got our final symbol level up already. Zoa went from level 4 to level 8, which is pretty incredible. Battle Dragon at level 9 is nice. Who do we take? Winged Dragon and Parrot Dragon. To be honest, like those are 2 cards that, or those are 2 monsters that are so goddamn good that even on Dark, like there's probably a place for them somewhere. But yeah, next we're facing either Yami Merrick or Yami Bakura, and at this point I don't really care who we get out of the 2. Yami Merrick's gonna be tough no matter what. So we grab the random number generator, and here you can see it. Who are we facing next? Number 4, we're facing Merrick before we are facing Bakura. That's fine. I see. I've said previously that this might be the easiest battle in the game, but you know, the last time I played it, I definitely didn't have an easy time. I lost no one at the end of the day, but I remember it being close on several occasions. That might have been just me playing poorly, but who knows? I think, to be fair, I think on the last playthrough I definitely relied a bit too much on just taking the hit and hitting back harder, which might not have always been the best solution to certain things. You get to go first though, that's always nice here. Yeah, the one thing he does have is some bulky bulky monsters. But like a lot of his monsters are terrible in range. Like his most dangerous two monsters are Guruzis and Winged Dragon, and if you get rid of those two, he's doesn't have a whole lot of firepower on his side. And he's also like he's likely to just put his monsters in like bad positions. Alright, well this time around we actually had to be a little more thoughtful on who we choose. Alright, Exodia piece. You know, as much as 333 attack, still really good. Oh yeah, this is where I wanted to get Aqua Beam and what's his face fuse, so I guess I'll do that instead. Because of that, I suppose we can afford to bring some of our powerhouses. That's gonna be a bit too cost heavy. Yeah, I don't really think a skill hero is... Well, 257 attacks actually not terrible. 336. Yeah, that's probably better. Who do you guys think is better, Barrel Dragon or Metal Zoa? Because honestly, like Metal Zoa costs a good bit more, but goddamn, is it good? Also, I thought. Oh wait, he chose this side. Oh no! Oh wow, he's got Robotic Knight. I don't remember him having that usually. Same goes for Punished Eagle. You know, he's actually got kind of a different deck this time around. Oh, we actually want to be in that guy's diagonal. How does Punished Eagle move? Kuriboh movement. Ooh, that is interesting. Robotic Knight's got some things going for him. Alright, we're facing, I guess, an alternate... an alternate version of Yami Merrick, where he might actually have some pretty dangerous monsters. I don't know. Yep, you go over there. And Feral Imp, you go over there. Sure, boom, we got it. Still, yeah, we're starting on the other side. You decide to go this side. Maybe that's kind of like, you know, the flag of him going or getting that monster instead. Yeah, they don't give a lot of AP plus though. $82 and you cost 120, so at this point I'm just gonna get up Summon Skull. Robotic Knight does however have a really interesting movement pattern. I don't know how good he is. He might have a crap ton of defense. Punished Eagle doesn't have his own little piece. But I don't know, it's a bird, so it probably has a ton of movement. I mean, it's supposed to be like another version of like Phase Bird. Oh, 4x2, that is pretty dangerous. His natural attack is 335, that's beast-like, wow. 101 defense plus 200 PP isn't that spectacular per se. So this monster is definitely like better for a fire symbol, or more designed towards fire symbol. Unlike this guy who is very much designed towards wind symbol. And this was kind of a bit in between, to be honest. 103 defense is quite good, no matter what symbol you're using. What I'm really hoping is that Kaminari attack hopefully has some good defense, because, you know, we've got Machine Attacker with some solid defense, but honestly, like, I think last level Machine Attacker didn't do a single thing, so, you know. That being said, with Punished Eagle instead of a twin-headed behemoth, it's a little more dangerous. I think, who did he replace? Who got replaced by, I'm trying to think who the other monster is that was replaced. I think it was, Megasonic Eye, I think, is replaced. Also, Robotic Knight doesn't have it'll model either, but he is 2x1. That's interesting. I honestly don't think that's kind of meh, isn't it? Like, you know, 300 defense is a shit ton, but then you have 208 health. He'd still be really good, though, don't get me wrong. But if he'd had like 300 health, he would have definitely been a lot scarier. So yeah, Kaminari attack, unfortunately doesn't really seem to have that in like amazing.
I was waiting for this moment.
He doesn't seem to have an amazing defense quality, so. You know, the thing is that this isn't that hard to get. You already have level 6 Aqua Beam, and you get Mega Thunderball from the 5th battle, so it's honestly not the hardest fusion to make. And hey, at least we have another like potentially strong Thunder monster here. Alright, well, we still have Zove. The 664 defense, or I mean attack, we still do about 300 damage to him, so he can go all the way over here and be quite the scary little feller. I'm kind of just like hoping we'd get him into like the bad little like poisonous spots, because I mean that's just a straight 50 damage. That's pretty nice. We're able to kind of clear their defense with that, because we might not one-shot some of them, but okay. Luckily enough, we can probably take care of him without even getting hit. Although he's very offensive this time around. He's playing very offensively this time around, which is I'm not used to that. Let's be real. All right, you can go like 1-2. I mean, at the most he's gonna be here 1, 2, 3. So just don't stand next to him. But we can do this, which I mean, 1 is blocked by the pillar, and you can go over here, so this is fine. This should hit Punished Eagle and hopefully just kill it. Yep. Well, so much for Punished Eagle. Honestly, not a bad spot for you to be at. Do we even really need to? I placed you over here. That way we can move you one forward. It does seem like we can move everyone in the same turn. That's always nice to have. Alright, now it's 6 versus 6 again. That guy goes in the middle, that guy backs off, that guy backs off. He goes over there. Alright, well, he's decided to copy up in one hole. That is not really ideal. I mean, it's probably because Zoa covers literally everything. I mean, you can go 1, 2, and from over here you can go 1, 2, 3, so not yet. But yeah, I think it's Zoa that's what's causing the problem. Zoa is just like in range of absolutely everything, so like it's blocking out everything. He did not move. I'm not gonna allow you to just not move. That's some bull crap. Alright. Now he's decided to do something. Just, honestly mostly good for us. I mean, that one takes 50 damage. That's pretty massive. Same goes for you. You're kind of just standing there. We can also kill you. I mean, you can go 1, 2, so you're not even that threatening, really. Yeah, we one-shot you there. What, you can go 1, 2? You go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so yeah, we can just do this, kill Robotic Knight like it's nothing. You know, I'll get 1 point. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, you're kind of forced to stay there. I mean, you can go and hit him, but that would just kill you. He's got 4 left. Although, he's still got a couple of dangerous monsters there. Okay, him putting that over there is interesting. Let's see what we can do about that. We can obviously hit you with him. Give a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I remember I placed everyone so they don't get hit by coliseum. 10 damage still with 230 here. Damn, yeah, they lose 48 from that, but this guy's got like 250 defense or something like that. Yeah, basically. We can move here, but we're gonna take 2 hits from him if I do that. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of fine being where I'm currently standing. Yeah, he can hit no one, but is going to die now. So, once again, what you go over here, so like this is where you kind of leave it off, so... Yup, goodbye. Yeah, you'll destroy all senses. Oh no. Place you over there to cause more havoc. Let's get you out of there finally. Probably isn't going to take much to get rid of you. Alright, he's mostly just defending at this point. Logically speaking, I'm not just gonna allow this guy to hit me. Even though 245 isn't that threatening for most of my guys over here. You can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, he is really, really afraid. But, like, he's also, like, not moving, which is relatively annoying. Because obviously Garuzi's is pretty threatening. I don't even really want to move. There's no reason for me to move. Huh. This is just like, it's a stalemate, and I know that the AI, unfortunately, this is kind of an AI manipulation, but they know that if it's a stalemate, the AI will just thrust his monsters forward. Like that. Now, Casijan's got like 190 attack, yeah. Which isn't really at all threatening. You actually don't kill him. So you have to do it instead. I do believe you kill Winged Dragon though. And then the Summon Skull finishes off Kasijin.
This will finish you.
And he technically didn't hit me a single time. Yeah, we haven't been hit in 2 maps straight. Yeah, and I think Kuriboh only hit us like a single time or maybe twice. Alright, well, we've defeated 19 opponents now. But yeah, now it's really down to the last 6 who are much harder than what's before it. As now we take on Yami Bakura. And then what is maybe the hardest battle? In dark mode, or with the dark symbol. I've heard some things about the Pegasus duel in Area 5 being really rough. But first we face Yami Bakura, who is equally quite terrifying. I've lost a lot of runs against him, and I have never went deathless against him, I believe. I mean, I think he ended. He ended 2 of my wind runs completely, and I mean, he took some names, I think, in both wood and earth. Although I think on the earth run he took like 2 or 3 monsters. Actually, I think it was only 1. I think he only took Skull Guardian down in an Earth run, and I honestly don't really remember what happened in the Wood run. I think he probably killed like 2 or 3 of my monsters there. Mostly down to the fact that it's kind of a cramped stage, and his monsters just have a lot of really good. They have really high attack. That's the main thing. Luckily enough, we have really high attack of our own, so we'll likely be able to at least break through his defense as well. The map is 50 points for Dark, so our monsters only really get stronger from it. He's got a Rishioni, Dark Magician Girl, Trihorn Dragon, Cursed Dragon, Royal Guard, Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. He's got 2 Royal Guards. I know that he can potentially get Machine Attacker, and I think that's it actually. I think Machine Attacker is the only special monster he can get. Robotic Knight costing 249 is a little meh. Yeah. Kaminari attack only getting 20 points of defense makes him not that good. It's good to know that he really isn't worth it to get for potential future runs. Punished Eagle seems really good though. To be fair, same as Paradragon. Paradragon looks amazing as well. Although this is one where I can genuinely see myself using Blue Eyes and Dark Witch. Although Dark Witch has actually been pretty drastically weakened. If I'm correct, the Wind Monsters get an attack buff. Winged Dragon isn't terrible here. Let's start with like the low AP monster in New, although 69 really isn't that low AP anymore. Feral Imp is 103. You're only 103 too, so let's just bring Cursed Dragon. Yeah, Machine Attacker makes sense. I think we'll bring Blue Eyes 2 and you know, between you two, you give a lot of AP plus. And like you guys' movement is the same. It's just that you cost like a slightly less AP, I guess. It's really they're almost the same monster, to be honest. So Battle Dragon's 194 AP is pretty insane. I mean, your AP is 221. I'm thinking of either using Mystical Elf, which I think kind of is a no looking at that. Verlimsel isn't a bad choice, but I think I'm going Ryukishin powered. I mean, I suppose this match is just a whole lot scarier with more defensive symbols than they are with offensive symbols, because, you know, you can just play more offensively. That being said, I can't wait to use Pumpkin the King of Ghosts for myself. As that will be sweet. I mean, they both give a lot. At the beginning here, we just go for who gives more AP plus. But it really doesn't matter that much, at least these first two turns.
I'll end this duel before you even know it.
Yeah, we will. Now let's get someone's skull out. And let's get Ryukishin powered out. Let's get Blue Eyes White Dragon out. And Metal Zoa. Clearly not going to be able to move everyone though. It's a little scary. I feel like we're also starting on the opposite side. Not that that's hugely like difference. Not like that makes a huge difference, but it's still something to note. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you are in his range, but I like setting you up here so that you've got big old range. You two over here. Well, I mean, and you can kind of just sit there. Actually, I think we can move everyone. That's actually quite nice. Alright, there comes Pumpkin. Interesting to see what he does, if he just decides to fucking throw everything in there anyways, or if he decides to take a more defensive approach. It doesn't really look like he's taking a defensive approach, I guess. Yeah, it's a shame that we're in his range, but we one-shot you. And Zoa one-shots you. He does have the ability to attack 475, which doesn't kill, but it is scary, especially if you can go over here. It doesn't do anything over there. Won't hit. 1, 2, 3. You won't hit. The rest won't hit us. Well, I mean, where you're currently standing, you're not gonna get hit by anyone, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're actually completely... Summon Skull is just straight up safe over there. It's just that a Dark Magician Girl would definitely cause us trouble. Like, there's no way that someone wasn't gonna get hit if I kept her alive, or kept that guy alive. 475. You have to be a little careful about that. I could also just place Ryukishin here and see if he decides to go for Ryukishin instead. One, two, three. I can also go over here. Yeah, let's do that. Blue Eyes, you're kind of just... You can't really move forward, otherwise you're just gonna die straight away to Royal Guard, and then... At that point, we pretty much brought you for nothing. Alright, that is probably for the best. I'd honestly rather risk Ryukishin than risk Metal Zoa. Okay, he's decided to go over there. That might be more beneficial for us. He can go, what? 1, 2, 3. So basically, he doesn't really scare us this first turn. 1, 2, 3. This one can go 1, 2, 3. So... And this one decided... Fuck being important to this battle, I'ma just chill over there. Yeah, he's definitely misplayed it here. This is one of the rare times I've seen Yami Bakura play relatively poorly. It helps that we one-shot as well. Like, that helps a lot. Yeah, the dark definitely helps us here. You know, 1, 2, 3. I want Blue Eyes over here. can go over here, hit 1, 2, 3. So if I'm going over here, I'm pulling some devious stunts on in that way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Exodia Arm, you can come in and chill with us as well. Ryokishin, I'll make you kind of stay more in the back now. He's got 3 monsters left. Worst case scenario, we probably lose 1. Best case scenario, we can go deathless here. And he's decided to really back off, which is a little annoying, really. Here he goes, 1, 2, 3. You can stand all the way over here and hit that spot. So you can go over here, 1, 2, 3, or over here, 1, 2, 3. So honestly, I mean, we just kind of stay where we're currently at. Blue Eyes kind of blocks him nicely off. Arm, you go chill over there. And it's Trirone Dragon is just kind of staying there for fucking nothing. Although it is a little annoying. Because now he can go 1, 2, 3 and pretty much fuck with us in those 2 directions. So we place you here. Place you over there. Place you over here. And yeah, you can go. You can still do the same thing. They're kind of being kept at bay by Metal Zoa, so shouldn't be too difficult over there. I feel like we're getting close to something over here. One, 2. Yeah, we'll get there sooner than later, but at the moment he's just kind of trying his absolute best not to just... Okay, he gave up. He gave up over there, and his Royal Decree, or I mean, his Royal Guard and Trirone Dragon aren't close enough to really save him. I mean, best he can do is... Like, you can go over here and hit this spot, but we can kind of just stay where we are with most of our guys. We can do this to barely not actually kill him, but we've also got Blue Eyes in the wings. Yeah, wow, this feels pretty amazing. This is, I think, the first time I've ever really dismantled him like this. Of course, it helps a lot when you one-shot his tough opponent, or his tough monsters. Summon Skull, you can go over there. You know, we're already taking out one of his royal guards, so we'll definitely take that one and Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. I don't know, I might actually just take like a more mid-level monster just to have like a low AP monster. It's just that he is kind of giving up. I mean, Trident Dragon has a AP of 132, which is kind of not that high. At least for what we've been dealing with. Oh yeah, that'll fuck them up completely. Oh yeah, the dark little skull. Oh no. I think it just makes it more dark, which helps us even more. I mean, that is probably your best bet. Because it avoids me getting in there. What else it does, I don't know. But well, you actually don't have an attack of 2. Although you can go 1, 2, 3, hit that spot, so let's not do something too stupid there. Let's just wait. Let's just wait it out. No real reason to tempt fate. Yeah, I mean, like that, he's kind of forced to do something because I've got a symbol on lock here. And yeah, you may have thought, oh wow, actually that doesn't kill. And you yourself do about 500 something attack, and you have about an attack of 400 something. We can snipe you though, we can take the hit anyways, so I at least want to have the option of taking Trident Dragon. This guy doesn't kill anyways, so this, however, will be the first time getting hit. That's the one thing. I think we got hit a grand total of 3 times in Area 4. And also, like, maybe, in my opinion, and maybe even major thing is that we went, I think for the very first time in a run, deathless in Area 4.
This will finish you.
We haven't had a death since Rex Raptor, so
This is not funny.
yeah, well, I'm pretty astounded by how well this battle has gone. Haha. 100 points for Curse the Dragon, that's cool. 84 here, which gets like everyone who still needs levels. So yeah, who are we taking? We're definitely taking you, Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, because, but Jesus Christ, that 3x3 is so good. Yeah, we're definitely taking this guy. Oh, we can only take 2, so I mean that makes it pretty obvious. That being said, we only have 9 dark monsters we can use, which is really not that many. However, before we head into the battle with Pegasus, we can buy something from the shop. Also, holy crap, it's so hyped to just go Deathless against... It's just Area 4 Deathless is insane.
What's going on? Hey,
Look at that. It's a big ass tower.
a tower. Can that? What?
Yep, let's do this. But before that, we get ourselves one final monster to prepare ourselves for what will be a tough battle. Also, our capsule stock is completely full after that. We have 50 monsters alive.
What would you like to do?
I don't think we got any special monsters, but we may as well check. Also, at our disposal, right, we've got 9 dark monsters and how many thunder monsters? 8?
What would you like to do?
Unfortunately, I do know that most of those thunder monsters aren't that good. So let's start off with the dark monsters we have available to us. Kuriboh is dead, so we can't use it. Needle Ball, Feral Imp we already have. Dark Magician Girl is an option, but you know, at this point, actually our only options are Slot Machine and Dark Magician Girl when it comes to dark, and they're both kinda meh. Especially at level 1, so I think we're getting a Thunder monster. And what are our options for Thunder monsters here? Seal Scorpion, we've... I mean, technically, Seal Scorpion didn't die, we just fused. La Leon we have, Kozo we have, Blizzard isn't worth it. Tuma of Dark Ruler at this point isn't worth it anymore. Bolt Pingwing, no. The Immortal of Thunder is terrible. This monster is not too terrible, though. Cyber Soldier, I think I used him in the Thunder play for a bit. There's Steel Ogre Grotto, who, yeah, it's kind of alright. Not that great. Royal Guard, we have Steel Ogre Grotto. Has absolutely no defense, but does have, like, some good HP. You only have a little less, but hell, you've got 200 defense. I think we're going Dice Armadillo.
What would you like to do?
Because that monster just got a shit ton of defense, and I'm all for it. I am going to just go and put some guys in the box who I know I'm not using to just free up space for later on. Some of these monsters are cool, and that's why I'm keeping them in, but Like this Happy Lover is level 2 for some reason. I don't know. Do these guys... Probably not going to be able to do anything with them anyways, but it touched me giant. You can definitely get rid of you. Some of these are just level 5 monsters, so it doesn't really seem... let's be real, we're never using Robotic Knight. But he's a cool little trophy to have. Same goes for like Aqua Dragon. We're never using you. Yeah, sure. It's been filled up mostly. I mean, I mean, I'm not expecting to go Deathless in Area 5, so... Maximilian Pegasus, he's actually Earth instead of Light, but that's, you know, equally difficult, really. Whew, I wonder who he has. I mean, he's probably got Carrot Idol. Let's not beat around the bush about that. He might even have 2 of them. Who knows? He might just have a fucking team of just 9 Carrot Idols. Imagine that. Yeah, imagine that. That'd be insane. Alright, we're going first. I want to just go first to see what he's got. He's deciding to go on that side, which is fine. 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. I was getting a little scared. I was thinking, is he just gonna have 9 light monsters? And are those 9 light monsters specifically gonna be Carrot Idol? I mean, that probably would have been really challenging, let's be real. Hey, there's Carrot Idol. Air Knight Parsaf, oof. Ill Witch, Jesus Christ, Aqua Beam, Panther Warrior, Gazelle, Magician of Faith, Gazelle, and Performers of Sword. Oof. This is a nasty team. Although, I mean, if you can get rid of the light monsters, I'm not super afraid of the dark monsters. Although they can definitely take at least a hit. This is definitely where you come into play. Together with you, those 4 just make sense. Alright. After that, I'll get you for the low cost. You 2, and then what? Summon Skull. We'll get you. And these 2. I don't know if I went a bit too heavy on the dark monsters here, but I know it's gonna be tough no matter what. I will say it's gonna be interesting using Pumpkin the King of Ghosts for like the first time ever. Let's see, we're white, so we want to be on like the white spaces. Ooh, this Interesting, yeah, we've got kind of a lopsided squad. We never really gained many good thunder monsters, if we're being honest.
It's time to start.
Time for some real shit. Well, you give 151, that's a lot. Fucking hell, this is exciting.
I don't think I've enjoyed myself this much in years.
I don't know, this battle always just oozes something, you know what I mean? Just, like, I know this is, like, a big duel. Just the whole feel of this duel is, like... Honestly, this battle has always given me more final battle vibes than the Pegasus battle. But that's probably because this is the furthest I ever came as a kid. This is always, like, the final opponent I was able to beat. And, like, I was only able to defeat, like, Pegasus as a kid maybe once. And I can very vividly remember, I remember, like, Parrot Dragon and Carrot Idol as a kid. I just couldn't deal with those monsters back then. And, like, I think I've told the story before, but I remember destroying the symbol with Fire Reaper, who I think I kind of just sneaked out from the back. Alright, I think the scariest monsters are definitely Carrot Idol and Ill Witch. And Aeronite Parsef, those three are particularly scary. The other ones are like, you know, Gazelle has some... And Panther Warrior is not that bad either. It's particularly Ill Witch, who's really scary. Ill Witch is legitimately just a suicide bomber. Panther Warrior is actually, he's actually got like the same movement as like Zoa and shit. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, you can come at me at this point. I wonder what he's gonna do. To be honest, I also kind of wonder how much damage I do to him. Ooh. Yeah, he can move everyone very far towards me. This is slightly scary. Damn. 1, 2, we can hit you. But can anybody else do something? You can go 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, we can get hit by Gazelle for like, you know, 150. But, you know, if this kills, we'll do it. We'll definitely do this if it kills. It doesn't. Telling me that outside of having a crap ton of... This is when you use this. You know, we're still missing like 100 points of damage there. What can Dark Witch do? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can't even really stand next to it. We have to back you off. You can also go over here and over here and over here. I think it's just worth it to take even to half it down a bit. Lowering that thing's health is, I think, an important thing to do. We're gonna take 2 shots from Gazelle, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Oh no. Fucking God. Holy crap. Shit, I missaw that. Somehow, someway, we survived that. Some mistakes over here. Yeah, this one was fine. This one I had... I mean, calculated is, I guess, the right word. Holy crap. Alright, he is going very offensive now. Whoever gives up first loses. Yeah, no fucking shit. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's pretty goddamn scary. You finish him off, please. Hey, that's at least Ill Witch gone. Yeah, you can just be 1, 2, 3 and be a threat no matter what, really. Aeronite Parsaf's power not going to be dangerous for the next turn, but standing on Dark is like suicide, at least for you. He's still got... these ones we don't really... 1, 2, 1, 2, you're not... We're gonna have to... It's really just Carrot Idol who is in a position to really, really hurt us. He's gonna hurt us with someone, and that's what sucks. I don't really think it's even avoidable, that's the problem. Alright, next thing we look up is you. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 2 spots aren't safe either. So what, we go over here. I mean, he's either gonna be over there. Yeah, that is where we have to put you. Now we have to look up at you. You can go over here and cause trouble for anyone on those spaces. It's pretty much pointless. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna hit me pretty much no matter what. You go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So obviously, let's get you over here. If he's gonna attack Cursed Dragon, that's kind of fine, honestly. Taking care of Ill Witch and one of his gazelles, but whew, he switched over to light. That scares me. He's gonna kill one of my top guys now. That's fine. Yeah, that's the end for Summon Skull. I knew it was basically impossible to make. That was a situation where something was dying no matter what. That being said, I should have Summon Skull's thingamabob somewhere in there. Summon Skull has died, right? No, I guess I don't have him in there. I'm gonna have to quickly put that guy in the Simmel. I forgot which card thing he uses. Yeah, it's this card art. I'd like to get the right one on there at least. Well, we'll have him in there in a bit. There he is. It's the 4th death. Alright, well now we have to do everything in our power to kill this thing. As that does 145. Alright. Oh god, holy crap. We're in trouble. We're in real trouble here. Obviously, Aqua Beam can go fuck shit up. I'm honestly wondering what the fuck to do. What do I do, guys? To be honest, 615, 447. You can hit no one. Scared Idol, that's just such a big problem because we do so little damage to him, and we just don't have any good thunder monsters. That's the problem, really. $570. I mean, I guess we just gotta fight back. We're gonna lose some guys. I guess this is just gonna inevitably happen. Just don't think it's worth it. That's the problem. At least you're safe over here still. I mean, I can attack you for how much? It's a lot of damage, but it's sadly not worth it. See, my whole thing is that I'm gonna make goddamn sure that this Air Knight Parsef can't target anyone. We're gonna lose 2 more monsters here, I'm pretty darn sure of it. But I think if we can, like, push through, like, the light monsters, at least, like, Air Knight Parsef and, Carrot Idol, then maybe we should be fine. Or actually, fine. Better wording is maybe we can survive. Oh, yeah, that's terrible for us. Now he can kill somebody else. God, who even... Cursed Dragon. Yep, Ryukishin powered. He's gonna kill 3 instead. Alright, well that's 3 deaths. I mean, Cursed Dragon, he died. Oh, and Panther Warrior hit me too. You know, for good measure. But he didn't die, at least. Let's just start off putting everyone into the grave, unfortunately. So yeah, bam, Cursed Dragon died first. Then who died? It was... What's it called? Fuck, I can't remember the name. Ryukishin power. Right, and who died after Ryukishin powered? it was machine attacker, so we're in some real trouble, guys. And considering that after his turn, like, I don't think we're gonna make it, and it's quite obvious that we needed more thunder monsters for this specific battle. It also didn't help that, you know, we brought 2 thunder monsters and they were pretty much crushed, like, early. Alright, this last one in there. Alright, goddamn, that took a bit to get there. Now let's see what we can do. He's doing a whole. How? Why do you do so little? So yeah, you do about 50 fucking 2. $161. $112. 93. I think we're done for, guys. Well, the only thing of use you can do is do this. That's some damage, right? 145. You guys don't even kill. 93. At least you kill. At least, you know, at least we killed, what's his face? Sure.
Yugi boy, I would tell you that you should
Yeah, it really sucks that he's highly focused in light monsters. 5 of them, with them almost seeming a bit unbeatable, to be honest. Well, hey, at least he does that. Yep, that's the dead pumpkin, the king of ghosts. The only thing I can take out is that I can run away for one turn. Yep. Run away! $279. Hey, I mean, it's the OG too. I mean, not really OG. The arm is OG. The only thing I can say is Iron Knight Parstaff is pretty fucking invincible, but he is probably the monster I'm capable of playing around the most. I don't know. I'm getting like the slightest semblance of hope, which I really shouldn't have. Yeah, because we can't take much more anyways. Like, the only way we get out of this is if this does 720. Yeah, we got out of that a little bit, but you know, they're right next to my symbol, so he can go 1, 2, 3, and he can hit my symbol at the moment. The thing is, right, we have the ability to probably play around Iron Knight Parstaff, but very unlikely to play around Magician of Faith. We can't hit Magician of Faith without getting hit back. One thing we can do is at least see how much damage we do to Magician of Faith. If only, man, if only. If Iron Knight Parstaff wasn't there. Because what you do about 283 together with you, who does 130. You two together kill. It's just that, yeah, Iron Knight Parstaff would then go and kill me. So we move you over there. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not good. You can go 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Yeah, I think the problem is that our symbol is just gonna get sniped. Our symbol might be able to survive one hit from Magician of Faith, though. I think our symbol is destroyed now. Like, I think he checkmated our symbol. I say that, but I think that I found the one way. I mean, I'm only surviving, I think, for one turn longer. Guys, how am I making it through? Holy fucker, fuck on a fucking stick. How in the blue hell are we surviving this? We still need to take care of the lady of performance over here who's got 300 and, you know, something attack. Metal Zoa is fucking doing something. If we can get him from like a free range, 1-2 shouldn't be able to reach me. It's not impossible to it isn't impossible to, you know, outrange performers of sword. Alright, let's use our symbol as well. It's looking pretty likely that he is at least going to be able to kill performers of sword. It's probably going to be able to kill me in a hit. Alright, let's think about this, right? If he steps over here, 1, 2, 3. I'm super wary of messing this up because I know that that's a definite possibility. Oh, I'm scared to death. I think we're not making it, guys. There's no place we can hide. I think we lost it. I think we just barely lost it.
I don't think I've enjoyed.
Yeah, we didn't make it, guys.
You don't have the.
Man, what can I really say? Um, yeah. Well, it's hard to really describe this now. It's, what do you really say? I think if we look up, if we look at our, like, monsters we had, also, whatever game, ugh. Yeah, by the way, I'm ending the stream in a bit, but I think if we get down to it, I think it's partially just he really rushed me quite quickly, and the second thing is I think I overloaded on dark monsters because I just don't have many good thunder monsters. He really just kind of overpowered me really quickly. Metal Zoa is amazing, and Metal Zoa felt like was the only one who could really blow through the damage of the opponent. It's hard to say what I should have maybe done differently. My problem is it just feels like Dark just doesn't have any answers to Light. I mean, we really needed like a good bulky thunder that unfortunately just doesn't work. Defense doesn't work. That's the end. At the end of the day, defense just doesn't work. All defense is just outpowered by the high attack. Like, it's nice to have 200 defense, but when you're facing someone with 600 attack, you're still taking 400 damage. I think that's just kind of the problem. It's just that attack is so much better in this game than defense to a pretty unnatural point. That not having, like, thunder monsters with high attack just fucks us. So yeah, I think for like the next time we should probably get at least 1 or 2 more thunder monsters. Royal Guard and Machine Attacker kind of just died pretty quickly, and like the problem is they've got high move. Like, I messed up with Royal Guard. Royal Guard definitely could have done more if it wasn't for the fact that we were surrounded by like 7 of his monsters. But instead of bringing 2 Thunder, 7 Dark, I probably should have brought more like 4 Thunder and 5 Dark. It's just that, like, the options we had, like, Royal Guard was obviously good. I think Machine Attacker can still do some stuff. It's just that with only having 1 attack range, it's kind of always gonna get hit if it goes for an attack. So realistically, we'd want, another Thunder monster. It's just that when I'm looking at all the options available to us, Kaminari attack is kind of meh. Honestly, just not that great. We could have brought him here, but, well, I don't know how much good that would have done. I'm just kind of thinking outside of that. I mean, maybe we could have gotten, like, 2-mouth Dark Ruler earlier on in the playthrough. I mean, what other Thunder monsters would I have been able to get? Maybe Tripwire Beast? Although, like, yeah, getting Electric Lizard to that point is really hard. And I don't really remember Tripwire Beast being that amazing either, so... maybe next time I'll go for Tripwire Beast and see how that goes. That does mean that we don't have Cursed Dragon, and getting, like, Merrick first would make that a lot harder. What is noted is that it's really not that hard until this point. Like, Rex is a pretty difficult opponent when you get to him because you're so early on in the game. And then by the end game, you obviously have Pegasus, who is incredibly hard. So yeah, and I mean, I was trying to be wary of this, but all of the Thunder monsters I kind of went for just kind of sucked, and like you just get much better Dark monsters at your disposal. But yeah, I think I'm just ending off the stream with this. We will do attempt 2 next time, which yeah. It's a hard lesson, man. The thing that sucks the most is that we came so fucking close at the end, and then I wouldn't say I fumbled it. It's just that one thing that was going through my head was, right, like the symbol could take 1 hit, but it couldn't take 2 hits. So, like, we couldn't use the symbol as bait. We had to, if we had used the symbol as bait, we had to use it in the second turn, and that we just couldn't get him into the position, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I think we could have done better. But yeah. I guess with that I'll say, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in the stream, and I hope you guys have a good night. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Good night, everyone. You know, yada yada yada, that stuff. Yeah, next stream we'll do Dark again next stream, so you don't have to worry about that part.